too.
All right, everyone, we're going to begin with an opening statement from Coach Jack. Then we'll take some questions for the student athletes. We'll discuss the student athletes, and we will take questions for Coach Jack. If you raise your hand, I'll call you. Please make sure you state your name and your health. Coach Jack, are you ready?
This is the games I go home and I can sleep at night. When everyone plays, we play well, we have success, and our leaders led us in a fun game. And I'm just really excited about what we're trying to build. It's hard to lock in all the time because they got finals, and we did some fun things, but our captains really pulled us together and really helped us understand time and score. I know you want to be silly, but it's not right now. And we did some fun things. I love what Maddie did. She came out there ready to go. Kier did some fun things too. She's going to shoot the ball. If you don't want her to shoot the ball, you got to take her out. That's what we brought her here for. She's a shooter. She shoots the ball. And Dom leads us. And I want to thank this class for joining us too. And you got so many things you can be doing, studying for your finals. You could be doing lots of things in college, but you decided to come here for this press conference. And I can't thank you guys enough for your support and the ability to think that we are important enough for you to spend some of your time. So thank you very much.
We'll take questions for student athletes. We'll start right here, Justin.
Just how's it feel wearing that green jacket right now?
It feels great. We were all pretty amazed by Coach A's outfit choice today, so I just had to represent her today.
And what was just working so well for you guys throughout today and just throughout the year so far?
I think we've been building a lot of confidence. I always tell my team we've done the work, and I think from our first game to now, it's just a lot of improvement. And like we said, I think that Michigan game really woke us up in what we need to work on, and so every game is improving. And today was a game where a lot of people got to play, and it's like running our sets and working on different things so we get prepared for conference play. But I think everybody was just ready to play and treat it like another game because every game's important.
Dom, 10 assists today. Just how cool is it to get to set up your teammates like you did today?
Yeah, I was telling my teammates I was just going to facilitate today. Get my shooters their shots. Sophie's been hot, Layla's been hot, Uche's been hot. So I just want to help them get their shots and get them going. Because I know in conference play at the end of the day, it's not always going to be about the point guard scoring. I got to be able to facilitate and show teams that I can do that as well. So they have to respect both, and it makes my life and my teammates' life easier.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Spencer Brock with the Daily Orange. Honestly, any of you guys can answer this, but you guys outscored Colgate 24-5 in the first quarter. How do you think the hot start set the tone for the rest of the game?
It definitely helped us coming out, gaining our confidence, and then building on that confidence for the rest of the game helped us, yeah.
Nice. And then this also goes for you, Maddie. 10 points today. 10 points today. You got some playing time late. How did the performance feel?
It was good. I just went out there, had fun. I love playing with my teammates, so every time I get an opportunity to go out there, I just have fun, and 10 points just happened from it, so yeah.
Here you finished with a couple of offensive rebounds, and as a team, 30 offensive rebounds, more than the defensive side of the ball. How important is the second chances for this team?
I think it's very important. We harp on it every day in practice, and our goal is to not let the other team get offensive rebounds and then have our team get offensive rebounds, because I think second chance opportunities are just really important, especially going into conference play. Just those second chances can make or break the game, so yeah.
Coach mentioned it's final season for you guys. How are you able to put that aside and make sure you can focus on the game today?
I think we just do a good job of balancing school. Our coach does an amazing job of emphasizing how important school is to us, and we have a great team that really emphasizes that. So I think just knowing we have to balance both, and we prioritize our academics and athletics, and we got to take care of both and make sure we're successful on the court and off the court.
Anything else for student athletes?
I thank you guys.
Thank you.
Take that jacket with you.
Yeah, I'll take it with me. I'll give it back to Coach A. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
All right, we'll take questions for Coach. We're going to start from the back with Jake Klein.
Coach, Dom didn't score until you put her back in at the end, fourth quarter, but she's got 10 assists. What does that say about her, and what does that say about your team?
She wasn't even trying to score. She was so involved with, making certain the other people. Sometimes, as a point guard, you got to feed the animal, and you feed them, they come, really, really good for this team. So she was really trying to get those other guys involved, but I just think that she could have had about 15 assists tonight if we finished some layups. But I just love this young lady for what she went through to where she is right now. and how she, connects with everyone in the middle of the night about how we can continue to get better. She's a winner, and we got a winner on our team.
Coach, Dom was saying every game's important. Just how do you stress that to your team and, make sure they're focused game in and game out?
Through your captains. When the captains understand the assignment, then, it's the saying goes, you're not a great leader until you lead somebody to lead others. And I think that we're having our best season because we share with our leaders what we want, and they're taking it, the bull by the horn, if you will, and they're leading as well. And so now it's kind of like, in a family situation, you tell your big brothers and big sisters, say you got to clean up, and and your mom told them to make certain it happens. Well, it's happening now because they're understanding the assignment. So I'm so excited about our captains and our leadership behind the scenes, and it's easy for us to maintain things because it's not just me preaching to them, it's us buying into the family atmosphere that we are creating.
Hi, Spencer Brown, the Daily Orange. Sophie Burrows had a few early threes, which helped you guys get off to that 14-0 start early. Coach, what can you say about the early spark that she gave you guys?
Sophie's just a winner, man, and I just think that it's been really weird her not scoring for everybody in the stands, in the media, because that's what we expect from her. But one thing she was bringing is that defensive prowess, that ability to rebound, to give us an extra shot, and organizing the team. And now that her shot's falling, we think it's like oh my gosh, it's not. It's what she does. It's who she is. And I think that there's only one person that knows this system better than me, and that's Sophie Burrows, and I'm just grateful that she's with us.
Nice. One more question quickly. All 15 players got a little bit of playing time tonight. What can you say about these reps and what they mean, especially for the underclassmen?
It gives me a chance to get some sleep tonight. And tomorrow's off, too, so I'm going to sleep in. And it's just, sometimes it happens, you want it to happen. That's what you bring them here for, to play this game, right? But it doesn't always happen that way. And it's, I go home after wins, and I see kids looking sad, and they have every right because they're winners in their belly, right? But it didn't warrant them to have that moment to be out there, and that's something that keeps me up at night. But today, with everybody doing as well as they did, it's a good night. It's gonna be a good night in the Jack household. My husband's like, oh God, she's gonna talk to me more now. I'm joking, but I just like what we're building here.
Coach, you mentioned after the SMU game that Coach Adair comes up with kind of like a toughness task for every game. Just kind of wondering what that was today.
Play through the post. Toughness is in. We're mimicking the book off of toughness, and there's 31 points in that book, and we're breaking them down one by one. And this time was about let's play through our post, and I thought we did a tremendous job of getting the ball on the inside. And if you don't get it from the guards, you get it off the glass. And I thought with 30 offensive rebounds, I think that we listened, we heard our associate head coach, and we brought in a tough atmosphere through our post play.
Jonathan from the News House. Coach, you allowed the lowest points all season. How have you seen the defensive play shape so far this season? How does that prepare you for once you get into conference play?
We're just going to enjoy the moment. I don't know how it's preparing us, but I know that one thing we have been harping on from day one since June is defense. Defense wins championships, and I've been saying that ever since I've been the head coach. And then you get somebody like De'Asia Fair, and she's the third leading scorer in the history of women's basketball. It's hard to have people believe me, right? And so this is the year they bought into the defensive side of the ball, and when the ball don't go in, you go 0 for 16 from the 3, you can still win a game, right? And so I just love the way we're flying around, talking to each other, angle smart, and being able to switch up on the fly because the opponent adjusted, and they're still doing some fun things. I'm really excited about how good we can become if we can continue to defend the ball.
Last two questions for Coach.
Yeah, Coach, great work tonight. We haven't mentioned her name yet, but Uche Zoje finishes 7 for 8, leads the team in points, rebounds. How huge has she been after winning 2 ACC Rookie of the Weeks to kind of continue this tonight against Colgate?
I think she's pretty good. It's been a long summer to get her here, and I'm glad she's here. I'm glad she's finally comfortable being here. And again, I'll say this every time I talk about her. She's a great player, but she's a better person. And once you get to know her, and she gets comfortable to talk in front of people, you're going to see why we just we always pick on her, and somebody's always throwing something at her because she started something with somebody on the team, and then she's trying to pretend it's somebody else's fault. And it's just a family of 15 young ladies, and she's part of that group, and we're grateful she's here.
Last question.
Coach, I know.
He had a question too, and yeah.
Great.
Coach, I know you guys are in the holiday spirit time. Is this kind of like an early Christmas gift?
No, because this is not the gift that we want right now. Our gift is in March, and we got to work towards that. We got to, as good as this game was, there's some things that we got to look at in the film and say, we got to fix, and we got to continue to get better because, Binghamton's playing great basketball. I'll watch them on Saturday and get ready for them on Tuesday. And then Mercyhurst, we got to respect them, and then it's ACC, and that's a bear. Everybody's playing at a high clip right now in the ACC, and now we're a viable option as well. And now you got to see us for who we are, and we're going to be ready.
Thanks, Coach. Augie Walters from Newhouse. You mentioned that people were flying around the defensive end. You guys had 27 turnovers today. Who is leading that defensive intensity for you?
It's a three-headed monster, really. It's our three captains, Dom, Layla, and Sophie. Sophie's playing the 3 and the 4, so she has to learn both sides of the defense. So I think our captains are so locked into defense that we are becoming, and I think that's why Sophie's been so offensively, because her whole conversation has been with me about defense and how to back the rookies up when they're out there and they turn the wrong way, and how do I fly out and stay stuck in and be on the help side at the same time. And so our conversation has been so different. It's about basketball, it's about defense, and our captains are bringing it to me. And I'm so grateful that I got 3 really, really good captains. That's pretty good on the basketball court too. Thank you so much for all you guys do for women's basketball.
Thank you, Coach.